Welcome back to Reading Children's Books with Kids Book Pub and publishing our children's stories. Today we're reading a book by a new author, Mike Resh, Jr. The illustrations, Steven Kernen. The name of the book is Dneirf. Be a friend, not a Dneirf. After a difficult morning, Otto struggles with having positive interactions with his friends at school. He learns that his friendship struggles are due to him doing things backwards compared to what a true friend would do, or being a Dneirf. With the help of his friends, school counselor, Otto is able to turn his day around and move in the right direction toward becoming a true or forward friend to himself and others. So let's jump in and see what it's all about. One day in May, Otto Mayhem was a Dneirf. From the second he woke up, his day of backwards behaviors began. "What time is it?" he mumbled as he rolled out of bed. Otto always woke up at exactly 7:08 a.m., but today was different. "Oh no, I'm late!" Outside the door, Otto's skateboard was sitting on the step. He jumped quickly on top of it, causing his leg to kick backwards, and before he knew it, he was in the mud. "Dumb mud," Otto yelled, feeling stressed. "I look like I fell into a tub of chocolate desserts." Otto ditched his skateboard and decided to run. He hadn't gone very far before he ran into his neighbor, Mr. Reed, and his dog, Bob. But something wasn't quite right here either. "Go, dog!" he cried before falling to the ground once more. Otto finally arrived at school, and he was greeted with his good friend Adam. "Hey, man, I like your new style," Adam teased gently. At this point, the true backwards behaviors of the Dneirf appeared. Otto turned redder than ever and was mad at Adam, thinking he was making fun of him. "You banana boy," Otto yelled back in an unfamiliar voice. "Look at your shirt." Otto stormed away so fast he didn't even hear Adam say, "I was only kidding, man." Dneirfs sometimes say mean things to others without stopping to think about what they are saying. This can cause the other person to feel upset. In class, it only got worse. When Gina showed Otto her new drawing, Otto laughed loudly and said, "What is that thing? A Tacocat?" "No, it's a tiger," Gina cried, pulling it away from him. She headed over to her other friends, Anna and Ada. "What is going on with Otto?" Anna asked. "That's just not like him," Ada added. A little later, Otto's friend Hannah shared with the class how she won the top spot in her swimming race. But Otto interrupted her mid-sentence. "Not to brag," he began, "but this weekend I drove a race car all by myself and got first place." All of the kids in the class glanced at each other, knowing Otto was an absolute liar. Dneirfs sometimes interrupt others and talk while they are talking. Sometimes they are dishonest and make up lies to get other people's attention. At recess, Otto joined his friend Cam on the basketball court. Otto was about to take a shot when someone yelled, "Hey!" It was Zach. "Can I join you guys?" he asked. "You messed up my shot!" shouted Otto. "We already have enough players, and we don't want to stop the game. Why don't you go play kickball?" Mac left with his head hanging low. "What's up, Otto?" asked Cam. "You definitely could have played." Otto shrugged his shoulders, ignored Cam, and dribbled down the court. Dneirfs sometimes ignore or exclude friends when feeling upset or angry. Soon it was noon, and Otto was excited for lunch. All that basketball made him hungry, and his mom always packed him his favorite fruits. But with a little peek inside his lunchbox, Otto nearly yelled when he saw no lemons, no melon. Otto was forced to grab a school lunch, which turned his stomach inside out as soon as he saw it. "UFO tofu!" he shrieked. "This is such a bad day I am having." He yelled so loudly the entire cafeteria could hear him. After lunch, Otto's day continued to go in the wrong direction. His next class was PE, his favorite. As the class played a friendly game of flag football, Otto got more and more frustrated after one of his classmates scored a touchdown against him. So the next time the other team got the ball and his friend Cyrus ran toward him, Otto had an idea. Slap! Otto swatted the ball out of his arms, scooped it up, and then raced across the field at top speed. "Touchdown!" he yelled. "Now I won!" Because of his swat, Otto's PE teacher sent him directly to the principal Swatner's office. On his way out, Otto passed by Cyrus, who was holding his arm where he'd received a hit from his pal since kindergarten. Dneirf sometimes take things from others and do not share during these backwards days. On their worst days, they may even do something that might hurt or harm a friend, even though they did not intend for that to happen. In Principal Swatner's office, Otto pleaded, "I'm having a bad backwards day that keeps getting worse. I never meant to hurt my friend. I don't know what's going on." Principal Swatner smiled at Otto and calmly said, "Sounds like you are acting like a Dneirf. You'll have some consequences for me. However, for now, I'm going to refer you to our school counselor, Mrs. Ellie. She'll be able to help you turn your day around." Puzzled, Otto went to see Miss Ellie. Otto told Miss Ellie about his day and how nothing had been going right from the second he woke up late. "I wish I could just hit the fast forward button tomorrow," he cried. "What you need," said Miss Ellie, "is a pause and rewind button." Then she explained that we all have bad days from time to time, causing us to act in backwards ways towards others and ourselves. And when these backwards behaviors occur, that's what it means to turn into a Dneirf, or a backwards friend. It's not a fun or smart direction to be moving. Even worse, if you continue to act like a Dneirf, some might call you a different name, a bully. And being a bully could cause you to lose friends for good. "Let's see how you could have turned your day around," continued Miss Ellie. "Here, pause. Look in this mirror. We're going to reflect." Otto looked into the mirror, still not quite sure how this could help. "Make sure Otto sees Otto," encouraged Miss Ellie. "When you're upset and feel like nothing is going right in your day, stop by hitting your internal pause button and reflect on yourself and the moment in front of you. Remember, a Dneirf can turn their day around at any time." Now rewind back to things that happened today. How could you have turned them around? Otto thought hard. "I don't know," he said. "Everything just wasn't right." "You need to think forward thinking," said Miss Ellie. "This means you think positive thoughts and act friendly towards others, no matter how you feel on the inside. Here, use these friendship functions as a guide: listening, complimenting, sharing, being honest, supporting." Then Miss Ellie and Otto listed things that he had done that were Dneirf behaviors. Once Otto had done that, she asked him to think about what the positive behaviors might be. "Remember to use friendship functions," she said. "Friendship functions with forward thinking," said Otto as he picked up the chalk. Dneirf, calling Adam a name and saying mean things to Gina. Friend, giving compliments to my friends. Dneirf, interrupting Hannah, making up a story. Friend, listening to Hannah when she spoke and being honest. Dneirf, not letting Mac play basketball. Friend, including Mac in the game. Dneirf, hurting Cyrus by taking the ball from him. Friend, sharing and stopping to think before hurting others. After Otto spoke with Miss Ellie, he knew exactly what he had to do to change the direction of his backwards day. "An igloo! Cool, Gina!" "To be honest, I had my eye on the same jersey to buy. It's really cool." "Wow, congrats, Hannah." "This weekend, let's play your favorite game, Camp Mac, in the woods, and you can be the leader." "Do you want to come over for dinner tonight? My dad is making your favorite, wet stew." Otto still had bad days from time to time, but he knows exactly how to turn his day around when he feels his inner Dneirf starting to spin him backwards. Was it a car or a cat I saw? Well, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Dneirf. Be a friend, not a Dneirf. Now, Mike Resh has provided a number of resources available to you too on his website, and I will go ahead and link that down below. It helps to basically get you going in the right direction instead of going backwards in your day and having backwards attitude and backwards reactions, but instead to have 5 forward functions of friendship. Listen rather than talk, compliment rather than insult, share rather than take, be honest rather than lie, and support rather than ignore. But you can get those resources, those free resources, at mikeresh.com. So I will go ahead and put the link below. But again, if you do enjoy the book, please give it a great big thumbs up and share it with your friends and family, because this is one that can really reach out to some of our youngsters